also those Galio Camille combo into Senna or
drops out of these teams. We'll see whether Gen.G's. Okay, Tucson going to get snared, and there's the volley. Tucson should just be dead here. One more auto attack, and there we go. And now it's in fact the flash in from Rascal. There's the heroic entrance, and this is a combo that you really can't deal with. In goes the Destiny though. BDD just took a turret shot. Gold card comes down. Wild cards do about nothing though. And Kuro doesn't have a lot of mana, so this is just defensive ultimate towards the top side. Double flashes out from our top laners as Smeb might just die here, 1 versus 2. As Bono's going to come in, so Rascal a little bit aggressive. But Kuro just has no damage right now as BDD not going to find the taunt that he really wanted. Rascal looking for more. Meanwhile, Ruler just kiting here towards the bottom side. Decimating Smash is decent. As in the meantime, Clit is just taking down this Infernal Drake, and aiming gets snared. Oh my god, pops like a balloon. His bottom lane.
Why Smeb really needs to work really hard, because their bot lane is having so hard time under the bot lane. And because of the matchup, that counter pick should work out, but it looks like
that's just an arrow into the face, and Ruler will just kill Tucson. Tucson should be able to get rid of these minions, but yeah, Frost Shot just going to kite him out at a point in time as KT going to take down the first Rift Herald of the game. Cleared, getting taken down extraordinarily low, and will just die. All right, Tucson going to grab that first kill. So as I mentioned, perfect game. KT say no, 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 no. And they'll be able to grab that kill and grab Shelly at the same time. So possibly a bounce back.
He's on losing AD carry position. Like when he was support, he was just going around all around the map, but yeah.
Yep, ulti's going to come out, Decimating Smash comes in, but I think Tucson is still dead. Kellen tanks up the turrets right in amongst everything, but thankfully does have his choo-choo train. He's going to be absolutely fine. Kuro, Destiny's forward, is going to be able to find Rascal here. Throws down the ulti. BDD doesn't find too many knockups, but the Trundle has already fallen. And Tucson tethered up immediately as he comes in. It's going to be a decent triple knock-up there from the Scion, but he is so weak. Aiming comes on over. And the Scion is going to survive for the moment. Massive damage, actually, but Tucson has to flash. Oh, is it going to be enough damage? The answer is no.
Talking about the team composition that actually can help Camille. And Jace is going to fall down after this dive, or?
Maybe. Does try and deal with this minion wave as Kuro's going to teleport in. Looking to try and attack Rascal here as yet. Klid's just dead unless he uses his ultimate. Nope, he actually moves out of turret range, uses the ulti there as Smeb is going to fall down. Ruler steps into the Lamb's Respite as Rascal should at least fall down. Aiming's going to be able to grab that one. Now Bono looking to try 1v3, but remember, he's pretty kiteable. And we are river ramming around Shirley. This control ward will be taken down. KT grouped as 5. Decimating Smash being channeled. Gen.G looking to come on over. There's the taunt, lands onto Tucson. He's going to go down to about half health as Smeb's just taken down by himself in the pit. Rascal dives on forward. Good gold card, but that's used purely defensively as the Zombie Scion is just being toyed with at the minute.
Had enough confidence to have just force it so super hard through that.
Well, there's the ulti out of aiming. Gonna need another couple of autos though, as there's the teleport. Aiming completely out of. He's looking to collect his Lich Bane as soon as possible, but currently he's being routed in the jungle. Destiny is what he's considering right now, is Shirley. Will she get a charge off? The answer is yes, and she completes the turret as in goes the ulti from Tucson. They do manage to take down Ruler, actually, as Tucson, standing in the Lamb's Respite, is going to keep himself alive. Maybe a bit of a mistime there from Cleared. He's done that before, actually, as Gold Card will follow the Kindred. Wildcard's fair bit of damage there, and now KT feeling like it could be their opportunity. Justice Punch from BDD doesn't get him close enough, and Gen.G now underneath. So Bono moving towards the top side here. Tucson is already up there. And the choo-choo train has left the station. My god, that damage! Just insane. As the Dawning Shadow flies forward, the taunt's brilliant onto Kuro, though, who dies before he can get anything done. The Trundle inside that one immediately flashes out as Clid's going to follow him. That's going to secure that kill, as now Tucson should be going down. Yep, Ruler's just going to kite this one out also easily. And remember, KT started this. Just didn't quite work out in the end.
The difference between last teamfight and this teamfight is...
night and day, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Kellen didn't get one shot, and that was great ultimate usage by Cleed as well. And this is what Gen.G was looking for. And for sure they can end up Nasher because they have no jungle on KT side.
Yeah. I mean, Smeb might be able to get some kills here as the teleport's going to come forward from Kuro. They are looking to try and get something done, but the Baron is going to fall down, and Gen.G should be able to disengage, especially with Ruler there with those volleys. Gold card comes in, and Kuro's on 8,000 gold lead.
Yeah. Because KT lost all the engaged tools and trying to cut Rascal here.
Yep, Dawning Shadow keeps Smeb alive as Rascal down very, very low. Tucson comes on in. Physical damage, so that shield actually not going to affect as the Empowered Shock Blast does decent work there on to BDD. Gold card comes out, and there KT managed to get the last 2 mountains. So not going to be worried about souls or anything like that as Clid bouncing over the wall, trying to take down aiming, but the snare is good. And Clid's going to have to use his ultimate here. Kuro just standing on the decimating smash as a kerfuffle was being caused. Smeb trying to jump onto Rascal, who's just going to dive back in, gets himself the ulti. And that's a very, very dead Smeb. And he's going to get punished, so the Camille does fall down himself as Gen.G. They move on in. They want to create as much pressure as possible as there's the train. Ruler's going to flash, actually, as the pillar is pretty good. Decimating Smash lands, but Heroic Entrance is going to be there. Kuro flashes out of the way of BDD, but Rascal's right there to pick up the pieces. Gold card lands as they're trying to turn this, and it looks like Rascal will be falling down. Yes, he does go. As Dawning Shadow comes in as well. Tucson bought a lot of time as BDD goes golden right the last second. And then they get onto the Lamb's Respite. Clid goes over the wall. Kellen going to try and keep himself alive. The range not quite there as Smeb dives over the wall and takes down Clid. And now Ruler's trying to cut it out, but he can't do it. Stopwatch is going to be enough to deny it. And Kuro pretty close to collecting that as Smeb. Oh my god, the second hit of that is just moved themselves back to the Baron. And it should be all too easy. Taunt now on cooldown as Tucson trying to fight against Rascal. Once again, that E just doing way too much work. BDD off to the side, okay. Aiming starting to do some work as the Baron is going to take, I guess. It's gone down pretty slowly though, as you can see. 4 members here in the pit. Kellen's going to be there. As we'll see whether KT can actually get out of this one. It's a Hail Mary if ever I've seen one, as back is being channeled, and you can see Kuro's trying to get out, but that's 2 kills already, and there's no flash here for Kuro. So he's going to go down. Sion killed Camille. Don't know how that happened, but it did. And now the Heroic Entrance is going to bring BDD over for his deserved quadra kill, potentially, as the snare is going to come in. And there we go. The taunt lands, and BDD gets his Justice Punch. 6,000 damage.
They tried their best, you know. That was the best choice that they could do.
That's true. That's true.
After like 3 inits, you know.
Oh, did Aiming only barely not have his flash? I mean, Smeb's, oh, it's so sad. But it's great for Gen.G.
After you last pick and counter picked at the red side,
who are you giving the pog?
We're back after KT Roser versus Gen.G game number 2. Gen.G adjusted their draft and they were focusing on their laning phase. So they were adding even more focus on the laning phase by locking in that Karma, Ashe Karma, is one of the most strongest lane duos currently, so they were able to have so much pressure. And as Galio hit level 6, they instantly rotated to the top side, so even earned time for Clid to keep his scale. To put it short, KT only had the supporting champions, but Gen.G, they had a lot of main characters. Ashe, Kindred and Camille, they all can be the main leaders or the starring role, but KT, they were only filled up with supporting roles. Mostly we have to lock in the main character in the R5, but since Gen.G had the Camille Galio comp, it was hard for KT to pull it off. But there were some moments where KT was able to come out, make a clutch play. So, even though they had a very winning laning comp, KT was the one that was picking the Herald and having a lot of priority in the early phase. Because Rascal warded in the Herald, they had all the information, but maybe Gen.G players were not having their guards up for the potential play coming from the KT side.
2라운드 2라운드 3라운드 4라운드 5라운드 6라운드 7라운드 8라운드 9라운드 10라운드 11라운드 12라운드 13라운드 14라운드 15라운드 16라운드 17라운드 18라운드 19라운드 20라운드 21라운드 22라운드 23라운드 24라운드 25라운드 26라운드 27라운드 28라운드 29라운드 30라운드 31라운드 32라운드 33라운드 34라운드 35라운드 36라운드 37라운드 38라운드 39라운드 40라운드 41라운드 42라운드 43라운드 44라운드 45라운드 46라운드 47라운드 48라운드 49라운드 50라운드 51라운드 52라운드 53라운드 54라운드 55라운드 56라운드 57라운드 58라운드 59라운드 60라운드 61라운드 62라운드 63라운드 64라운드 65라운드 66라운드 67라운드 68라운드 69라운드 70라운드 71라운드 72라운드 73라운 네, 이렇게 KT가 좀 따라갈 수 있는 기회가 있었음에도
The
불구하고
KT, they had their chance to even out the deficiency coming from their comp.
확실히 이제 만들 다 이제 조연들만
However,
없으니까
because
특히 봐서는
KT only had the
힘들 거라
supporting
생각했어요,
roles,
KT 가.
they weren't
캐리하는
able to
선수가
reach
없으면은
out to the gap.
캐리 라인을만 있으면 게임 이길 수는 있거든요. 근데
If you have a
조연들밖에
carry
없으면은
role,
못 이긴다고
well,
생각하거든요.
there's a bit of a space that kind of enables the team to turn the game around, but that was not the storyline for KT roster. I think KT was trying a lot of gamble plays. They were like trying a really risky shots, but Gen.G also kind of picked up all the baits that KT was throwing towards them, so it was going always back and forth.
쫓겨났는데 바텀 타워를 제이스가 막으려고 했어요.
So
근데
Jace was
미드
trying to
탑을
protect the
라인이
bot
이제
lane
KT 가
turrets,
받아먹는
but
쪽이거든요.
what's the minion wave? KT players had
칸에
to
보내줬다니까?
react to the minions crushing in the mid and top side.
바텀 타워를 지키려고 이제 움직임을 보이는데
The KT players, they were rotating to the bot side to protect their tier 1 turrets, but there are massive minion waves coming in for their top side and mid lane. So it was a huge loss over here because they did get one kill on Camille, but that huge minion waves means they're losing huge amount of XP and gold. So after all the calculation, we can tell that Gen.G definitely won that fight. Let's check out the player of the game number 2, KT versus Gen.G.
비교적 실수가 없었던 켈린 선수가
Kellen on Karma.
뭐 실드도 잘 받고요. 팀적으로 도움이 많이 됐어요.
그렇죠. 그리고 바텀에서 라인전 강하게 해라 하면서 카르마를
With this strong laning phase comp,
KT 바텀이 약한 바텀을
Gen.G made a very early solo kill.
기반을 만들어 줬고요. 노데스 게임을 했고
And Kellen did not die once throughout the game. And that mantra shield was protecting all the Gen.G players.
사실 이해하기가 어려운데 그거에 대한 이해도도 높은 것 같습니다.
The way he utilizes his abilities kind of shows how much proficiency he's got on this champion.
사이온은 약간 맞는 걸
And looking at the KT's comp, it was not an easy game for a player to stay intact throughout the game, but Karma never saw the gray screen throughout the game for game number 2. But we had a lot of votes for all the different laners, so I guess it kind of shows that many players were making a lot of mistakes.